So let's go ahead and introduce then Isco and Nexa. You can clap, you can clap.
Oh, let's go, we're the player, come
Welcome
on.
to the stage.
We won games, ladies and gentlemen.
Francisco Vargas, mejor conocido como Isco BD, y vengo a representar lo que es a la región de América. Fue un camino muy largo lo que es representar a esta camiseta. La verdad que estoy muy emocionado. Uno de mis grandes ídolos jugó con esta playera y espero hacer lo mismo.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Nekza, je viens de France, de Paris. Je suis là pourquoi? Je suis clairement venu pour gagner. C'est un grand club, mais je suis clairement là pour représenter le FC Barcelona.
Las finales, la verdad es que las veo muy complicadas. Conozco 2 de los 3 rivales. Estos encuentros van a ser muy interesantes y la verdad es que lo veo muy parejo.
Non, c'est un honneur parce que faut passer tous les rounds d'avant. C'est pas très facile parce que faut battre les 16 meilleurs joueurs de PlayStation. Enfin, faut être le meilleur clairement et après pour arriver ici. Donc ouais, non, c'est un honneur et je compte bien me montrer.
Llegar lo que sería a las finales para mí sería un gran orgullo, más que nada porque represento todo lo que es América.
Le seul mot, c'est la victoire. Hein.
Yo empecé a jugar desde que era Win Eleven. Este videojuego me encantó, me atrapó mucho la jugabilidad desde que era pequeño. Competitivamente llevo apenas 2 años jugando. No pude lo que fue participar en años anteriores y ahorita pues estoy dando lo máximo.
J'ai commencé à jouer à eFootball à PES pardon, à l'âge de 15 ans. Ça commence à faire déjà pas mal.
Mi estilo de juego la verdad es que es muy ofensivo. Voy lo que es casi con todo al ataque. Me gusta mucho lo que es los goles. El tener el control del partido y jugar bien por lo que es por las bandas, creo que es como yo me manejo.
Je joue rapide vers l'avant, après j'adapte mon jeu à l'adversaire parce que chaque adversaire a son style de jeu, il faut toujours adapter son jeu. Mais ouais, j'ai un jeu rapide et voilà.
Saif, creo que podría ser el rival a batir.
Ah, ça serait manquer de respect aux 3 participants à côté de moi, ils sont tous forts.
Si voy a ganar las finales, por supuesto, vengo con todo para poder representar tanto a mi país como es México, como todo el continente americano.
Ah, si je suis ici, c'est pour gagner. Si je viens, c'est pour perdre, ça sert à rien. Là, je suis ici, c'est pour gagner, honnêtement.
Okay, Isco, we see you,
Look at
my
that.
friend. A familiar walk for one of our 2 players, of course. Nexa, as you're seeing on your screen, has done that walk many a time, competing in the eFootball Pro League for, I think it was around 2 or 3 seasons. He won it a couple of times, was MVP, of course, as well, represented Manchester United and other clubs as well. His opponent, though, Isco, it's been a while since we've seen him. He really is an expressive player. He likes to have fun. He's here to have fun and entertain, which we love here in the commentary booth.
It's impossible not to love him, you know, after that interview, those emotions, that entrance to the stage. Now, we love to see those stuff from players, those emotions showing up. In the other side, let's talk about this man, Nexa, Lucas, these kind of players which are unique because they are comfortable being out there in the uncomfortable situation that could go through a tournament. So right here, right now, in the edge to be out of the competition is where he will show up. And we'll see if that confidence, let's straight to the tactics, completely different way of play, 3-2-3-2 for the man from Mexico versus that typical 4-3-3 we have seen many times in Europe from Lucas. We'll see, is the antithesis of that 4-3-3 of Nexa, that crazy offensive formation that in Mexico is really common. We'll see. Isco, Nexa, 3 points to be alive to the last match of the tournament.
You summed it up perfectly, Alex. We are now underway between Isco and Nexa. Mexico versus France here at the FC Barcelona eFootball Championship 2025 Club Event Finals. Nexa in the all-changed strip. And Isco in the familiar home colours of FC Barcelona. And he is attacking this right-hand goal early on. And the first cross of the game comes with it a purple power bar and also a save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I see that Christensen is an addition from Nexa that yesterday wasn't trying that much. Christensen is a center back, all right, but can play DMF. And in DMF, if you have Anchorman, that's the main. But if you don't, you can have a center back him with those every skilled defensive ones that you need in this eFootball. We'll see who take the lead, Harry. If the Mexican with that offensive formation, which is fantastic to see at this level, because eFootball can let you play in the way you want. 3 center back, 4, 5, and at the end, the one who scored more goals is the one winning the game.
Nice turn inside by Isco. Oh, it's run out of play.
Unlucky.
Cannot believe it.
Unlucky. Great run with Gavi, big time shot.
It's a complete contrast from what else we saw in this console group. These two men on the stage will be turning up the volume as they groan and bemoan their play.
We need to put next time all the games on the stage for Isco to see those emotion.
Oh, Lewandowski from far away will force the save. Corner still to come.
From there has to be perfect if you want to score. But nice try. Nexa getting that corner kick, which still being dangerous for sure. Maybe now looking for Ronald Araujo, Robert Lewandowski, who will be the options.
Well, let's find out. It will be the in-swinger here for Nexa. Played short towards that front post. Frankie de Jong cannot combine. As you said, wonderful work defending now. Rafinha here for Isco.
Look at the line of 4 or 5 players joining the attack. They're stunning! Almost connecting Robert Lewandowski until the pressure. Still the push from Isco. Finally, Nexa regaining that ball, sending that counter, looking for Ferran Torres with a through ball, approaching that one-touch pass that hasn't Ferran Torres. And Sufati, the through ball on top for Gavi, no?
Rafinha thought about salvaging that, and in the end, I think the referee's seen something here. I did see the linesman on the near side raise his flag. I thought it was offside at the time, but
we got some pause from Mexico, from Isco, analyzing a little bit, slightly having that Gavi, whole player big time show that wants to join the attack from the back. We'll see that throw-in. Lewandowski winning the header, and Sufati! Vamos, Mexico!
Isco is here! 300 days ago, exactly, he was at the Inter-finals. He was out in the group stages there. He is now scoring goals on this stage to keep his group stage qualification alive. And he's taken the lead against Nexa, the veteran of this arena.
This situation, those long throws sometimes could be way more difficult to defend than any other action. Crazy ever spotlight. That celebration was the MVP of the day.
I don't think we'd realize it slowed down the audio as well when we slowed down the reaction.
But this man, Harry, was looking for the action, for that celebration, because his goal and taking the lead is so important at this spot and this moment of the tournament. We'll see if Nexa, which is more than ever before at the edge to be eliminated from this competition, has something to say.
Time to refocus as following the goal, the kickoff is underway. Isco, your latest goal scorer. You like the celebration, don't you, Alex? I think I could try that one.
Oh, look at the mistakes. Nexa with the chance. It's Robert Lewandowski, the first man. Ferran Torres, first time shot. Isco saved. That was a nice play, but I saved. I think there's different way of players, no? Some players needs those celebrations to relieve some energy, to be more calm. Some others doesn't need it. But for sure, Isco needs those one to get sharper and sharper. Now Christensen from way where it came, that rocket. It will be corner kick. Nexa can't believe it. Why his opponent is shooting from that way. Critical moment from the Frenchman, as we see.
I feel like it's the angel and the devil on the stage there. Two very different emotions.
The Mexican smile, like, you will see, you will see.
Nexa is...
We'll see who's mine at the end of the game.
He's so passionate. Both these men are.
The header, Christensen! Hey, if Christensen scores, Harry, I will try to sign that card tomorrow if I will have a chance.
He's had a couple of chances today, isn't
My
he, Christensen?
goodness.
He's getting into those dangerous areas.
He had kicking power, strong one, but not accuracy, no card for shooting. But surprisingly, the Mexican having the control on paper is normal, but we see Nexa saying no, no, no. It's not connecting the pass. The fake shot, Lewandowski leaving behind Araujo. Lewandowski with the extra pass. He had the spot, he had the chance to shoot in, finesse. He rather chose the pass. That was the momentum, Harry, to be 2 goals up.
I mean, you had everything you wanted, Isco. The fake shot, it worked. You had Lewandowski shielding the ball with his strength. The goal was waiting with his finishing.
Nexa, with that extra pause, tried to think a little bit how to play. When we saw the previous result on this group, Harry, great victories from Al Hacker and Tess versus Isco and Nexa. But this is the game. This is the game.
Rafinha near side for the man who currently leads. 5 minutes to go, less than until half-time. That's a lovely round the Viva la Mexico! As Isco scores again, probably the best goal we'll see today. Oh my!
Wonderful timing from that stunning shot. Harry, is it Fermin or is it Super Saiyan version at is maximum? What a way to finish the chance. What a pass, Fatty. And unpredictable. He wasn't expecting Nexa. That timing. That's it, that's it. Isco on fire, 2 goals up. And with the momentum on his favor.
Nothing going right here in the first half for Nexa. Isco. He caught our attention last year when he made it to the Bayern finals and the Inter finals. He was such an entertaining, outspoken personality, but results on those days did not go his way. He's forging a path for himself here that could see him into the World Finals. It starts with this match, both men trailing in this group behind the 2 leaders on 4 points.
You can see it, you can see on his camera now, with this kind of passionate player, when you let them celebrate, when you let them play like this, they gain that confidence, that sharpness to be that creative, no? And that's a scenario. 2 goals up, great first half. It's not over. Nexa saying that can't make those passes usually. We'll see, because now need an early goal, Harry, to get closer and be in the game.
Second half has kicked off. Isco 2, Nexa 0. A big half of eFootball here as Nexa is now starting to push the pace.
Is well to be trying, but from that distance, it's not enough. It's completely different compared with the advantage he has. I mean, Isco in the previous chance with the second goal. Nexa need to make something else to get closer. We'll see. Maybe a corner kick will put him on track, back on track.
Maybe trying to emulate what is working for his opponent here. Corner now.
Ooh.
far post.
Ferran
But that
still in possession.
Fermin goal we saw just
Great
before
ball.
half-time is
That
the
extra
difference
pass, no.
maker between these
Oh,
two
great
at the
recovery.
moment.
It's Nexa.
towards
Frankie
Frankie
de
de
Jong to the
Jong!
post.
Nexa saying stop the game, and he just can't find the
Yeah.
back of the net. Those are really good chances. He's
You know, he's
not
having
able
a
to
hard
take.
time. Harry's having a hard time when you got the chance. Sending the ball to the post. Shocking for the chance of Nexa, which keeps trying. The anxiety is making him, you know, react like that. He's over the limit. But he's having enough time to turn over the score.
Gary!
Okay!
Off the frame of the goal again.
And that could be the counter. Isco to kill the game. Gavi, Fermin regaining some time, taking his time, turning back, desesperating a little bit. Nexa leaving behind 1, 2 players. Fermin on fire. Fermin leaving behind.
Ole.
Now Kundet is stunning. Araujo. This game is getting better and better for the last part of the match.
Great
A
work from
potential
Koundé
third
there.
game goal, sorry, will be the end for the chances of the Frenchman.
Wow, on the hour mark. Plays recycled here and played all the way back to the goalkeeper. Isco 2, Nexa 0. Here is that stunning goal scorer, Fermin, up towards Lewandowski. And Nexa's talking to himself a lot on the stage there. Rafinha, far side though for Isco.
And there is some players, just to mention, that when they are talking, they get better and better. No? It's not all the
Absolutely.
mistakes.
It's 3-0 for Isco.
This man, Fermin Lopez, is unbelievable. How many goals he's scoring today? We were saying some players talk when they're playing, but this time Nexa is completely out. No, that focus he lost right after the second goal, I would say, made him to concede that mistake. No, regaining that ball with Íñigo Martínez, that heavy turn, rather than clear maybe the ball.
Just needs to spam, doesn't he? That
And the
clearance.
celebration for someone who is getting closer to get the first win today and still alive for the round 3 on his group stage.
In the background. Play is underway,
Is
and
Nexa
well,
with a chance
Nexa
finally?
has scored 1 goal back.
Game on, ladies and gentlemen, game
I
on.
thought I heard in the background while we were watching the replays kick off, and it had indeed. He went up the other end for Nexa, and well, were those celebrations a little bit too early here for Isco?
Right. There is a sentence between players that we say, job is not done until you defend the kickoff. So back on track, Nexa with some shows that he can fight till the end of the game. We'll see, Harry. Only 2 goals down. We'll see a change mentally or the same as before. We'll see.
Well, Nexa, I'm sorry we missed the fancy footwork live, but I'm glad we saw it on the replay. Some run that was. Great skill. And now the change in tactics.
Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo for Isco with that out wide formation, and Dani Olmo, another whole player for Nexa to try to accumulate as many players he can. When we saw the replay of some action, those 2 posts in a row for Nexa.
Stop.
And this one from Gavi. We have to say, they are not the best finishing, Gavi and De Jong, but I mean, we have scored from those points many times. Just unlucky from the Frenchman.
We've all been there, Nexa. We've all
Right.
been there. You know, when you say, throw in the towel, this is it, there's nothing I can do. He has to show why he was the MVP of the 2023 season of eFootball Pro here in this very studio.
Defensive
It's time
formation
now.
for Isco, Harry. Now the counter. Oof, that was a nice one. Nexa still alive. remind this.
Ferran Torres here for Isco, running up some good territory for him. Now it's tense here in the studio, and if you're just joining us, it's because both of these men sitting on 0 points after what would be 2 games played in this round-robin group of 4. So only one more match for each of these following.
Gerard Martin becoming a superb striker. Pedri with the ball, the fake shot. Lack of a consistency from Nexa defending will not have the contact. Lewandowski, the spot, not the best pass from Ferran Torres.
15 minutes left.
Yeah, now Isco more defensive, not giving a slot for those passes to go through. Time is running, and Nexa needs 3 goals to win the game and be having some chances for the last match to be in the grand final.
Koundé so quickly across for Isco. Amal's able to drag it past Garcia far side as well. Dani Olmo.
Nice one.
Pedri keeping it alive for Isco here.
Rebound, no. Yeah, overall it wasn't that bad game from Nexa, but that desperation he had in so part of the game meant him to be 2-3 goals down.
Isco has played this entire game.
Yeah, he wasn't stable, let's say, mentally the full game. That was an advantage.
He has played it with a smile on his face as well, Alex.
Right. And with showing some muscles.
Everything he does, every clearance he makes, every tackle, it's a big smile, and it must be so frustrating to play against.
5 minutes left. Nexa needs a goal as soon as possible. But look at those.
Big mistake.
Yeah, those passes, those connections. Now Isco can't kill the score. Good job, Eric Garcia, quickly connecting with Lewandowski. Rafinha, Fermin Lopez, pass back through Rafinha. Rafinha trying to turn.
Pedri.
Wonderful drag back with Pedri.
Amazing work. We entered this match.
Mexico can still fighting for the grand final. Still a chance!
Nexa!
Game on, ladies and gentlemen, game on!
Maybe one more chance. Maybe one more for Nexa. Isco still leads 3-2, but there might be one last opportunity for him to salvage points.
Yeah, regain the kickoff, Harry, and try to have the last one, unless he's on time. But you know, a potential draw could be killing the chances from both. We'll see. Great end of the match from Nexa. And now I don't want to be in the skin of Isco for this last moment of the match.
This has been box office. Really front row stuff here between these two. We entered the match, Alex, wondering, okay, this is essentially an elimination match.
Totally.
We're wondering who is going to fall by the wayside, who will step up into what would almost be a win and in situation going into their final match. But
I would say be that good, that smart in the kickoff, and when you see the chance to lose the ball, try to clear or to shoot, whatever, to not to lose directly, because we see how many players is Nexa putting to the top of the pitch. Oof. We'll see everything. The victory is in the hands of Isco.
We are into stoppage time. It is a minimum of 3 minutes added on. Isco 3,
Nice
Nexa 2, and Torres here through for Isco. What will he do?
1 extra minute.
Game management here with Ferran Torres.
Really smart. This man knows what to do.
And looks like it could be advantage play for him here as well.
Will be GG.
The free kick comes back, and Nexa not happy with what he's seeing here, because we are seeing Isco representing the Americas, representing Mexico, just moments away from a famous 3 points as Garcia fires it over, but it doesn't matter. Isco beats Nexa 3-2. sportsmanship between our two fantastic entertainers on the stage, but it is Isco who remains alive here in the studio. Wow, Alex, what did we just see? A 5-goal thriller.
Shock for the chances of Nexa, no? That I will see in the worst scenario he can think about it, to be with 2 games, 2 defeats out of the competition. But that's the competition, no? At the end, the best from the best, the winners of every region are here, and that's what happened, no? Great job by Isco, great game, great start, and he's still alive, Harry. Why not? That 3rd game versus Test could be that extra.
I didn't want to mention it, well, especially while Isco is here in earshot, but I have to look back on last season's club event finals. Isco qualifying through the Americas region for the FC Bayern finals, came all the way to the Allianz Arena in Bavaria, was 4th in the group stages then. 24 days later, went to the FC Inter club event finals. Finished 4th in the group stages then. He now has an opportunity, thanks to this famous victory against one of the rising stars, a former eFootball Pro MVP winner in Nexa. He has a chance of going one further. We're admiring his handiwork. That goal from Fermin, one of the best that I have seen at a club event finals. Bit of a delayed reaction as well from Isco. I think maybe he was struggling to believe he scored that 2nd goal. And that really took the wind out of Nexa. Following that, we had not one frame knock by Nexa, but just moments after that, 5 game minutes later, another post hit. He couldn't believe it. And at this point, giving the ball away in his own box, conceding a 3rd. You would think at that point, Nexa down and out. He left it too little too late. Was able to get a couple of goals back, but what a transformation from Isco. Semra, I have to say, it's a completely different version of Isco that we saw in the Inter-Club event finals last year and of course in the Allianz Arena as well.
It is, and I have to say I'm really loving all of the expressions and just the way that they're reacting to various moments across the game. It has been one of the more entertaining ones of the day. Obviously, he did run away with it in the end, Isco, but there was time for a comeback as well. We thought maybe there'd be just enough time for him to equalise, but in the end there wasn't. Nonetheless, 2 great goals that were pulled back in the dying embers of this game. But Isco, as you say, what a difference from not too long ago. He clearly has been working on his game in the last several months. He clearly has been spending a lot of time practicing, because he's come out not just performing better, but also just the way he carries himself as well. You can see that there's definitely a lot more confidence and belief in his game too. Maybe he's picked up a thing or 2 from Juninho, but nonetheless, brilliant performance, brilliant day in the office thus far, picking up those 3 coveted points that at least keeps him potentially in the running to find a place in the grand finals. He is actually with Alex now, so I want to keep him waiting for too long, but why don't we hear what he has to say as he can run us through the analysis of his performance there against Nexa.
Well, we're here with Isco BD, the Mexican, who just show up what is to be playing at the stage with those celebrations. Oh, we were having fun, Harry. It was amazing, you know, those muscle celebrations. Isco, great victory, really important one. What it feels to be at the stage facing Nexa. Gran partido contra Nexa, un gran rival. ¿Qué sientes al estar jugando en el stage? ¿Qué es para ti estar jugando aquí en el Club Event Finals del Barça?
Hola, ¿qué tal, Alex? No, pues la verdad para mí es un gran placer y un orgullo poder representar lo que es esta camiseta. La verdad que yo sabía que Nexa era un rival muy difícil. Tuvimos varios enfrentamientos, lo que fue en la zona, y pues afortunadamente se nos dio lo que fue este partido.
Well, basically he was pretty conscious how good he was his opponent. He played before yesterday in the practice, but at the end, happy to be with his goal, with the victory. Now,
into the stands, 3 points into the last match versus Tess. A potential victory will put you into the final. You know anything you can put to surprise Tess, to beat him in the last game. Último partido contra Tess. Si ganas, clasificas a la final. ¿Tienes algo que pueda sorprender al japonés? Algo que digas, si le hago eso, le puedo hacer mucho daño?
La verdad que por el momento no. Estuve jugando contra él y de todos los rivales fue el que más me complicó. La verdad es que su estilo lo siento algo completamente diferente a lo que me había enfrentado. Y pues espero que se nos dé en ese último partido. Como ya sabemos, aquí a los mexicanos siempre nos gusta sufrir hasta el final para conseguir los objetivos.
At the end, he is not aware what to do to surprise him. He's confident that the Japanese was the most difficult opponent for him in the practice. But, you know, he's really confident. He's Mexican. He will put everything he has in the last match. The last match versus Tess, I'm wishing you all the best. And if you have any moment now to say something to the Mexican fellows community, es el momento. Si quieres decir alguna cosa a la comunidad mexicana, familia, es el momento.
Claro que sí, pues más que nada este triunfo se lo voy a dedicar principalmente a mi papá. El día de hoy es su cumpleaños y pues quiero que sepas que esta victoria es para ti y que te sientas muy orgulloso de tu hijo. Y en cuanto a toda la comunidad mexicana, sé que no tengo el apoyo de todos ellos, la verdad es que lo esperaba que se unieran a mí. Sé que me ha estado costando trabajo y como vieron en las celebraciones, era para, como ya lo saben, callar bocas. Se ha estado hablando mucho y creo que se demostró aquí en este torneo.
Great, great. Speechless, no? Talking to dedicate the victory to his dad. Today his birthday. Great was. Great kid. I think his dad will be really, really proud of him. Well, about the community, he was expecting way more support from the Mexican community, but at the end he will prove how good the Mexican community is, and he hope as well to represent well all the American community as well in this competition. So yeah, from our side, let's wish you the best of luck in the last game. Why not be in the grand final? Best of luck, and yeah, thank you so much. That's it, guys.